Hello dear students, today we are going to talk about present simple and present continuous. We'll compare them. Okay, now please look at these sentences. I always eat breakfast in the morning. I am teaching a lesson now. Okay, look at these sentences please and decide what is the difference between these two sentences. Yes, as you can see, here we use present simple, here is present simple, present continuous, am teaching. Okay, let's see them. I always eat breakfast in the morning. We use present simple to express a habit, routine, or timetable. Present simple. I am teaching a lesson now. We use present continuous for action happening now or around the time of speaking. Present continuous. Now let's look through its forms. How do we form them? Okay, please. These are forms. How do we form present simple and how do we form present continuous? The first, to form present simple, if we use pronouns he, she, it in the third form, yes, after this we use verb with ending s. For example, he often reads books in the evening. If we use pronouns I, you, we, they, we use just verb without endings. For example, teachers always explain new rules. Okay, good. Teachers, yes, we can replace it with the pronoun they. They explain. Okay, good. Next, present continuous. To form present continuous, we need the verb to be in the present. Am, is, are. Three forms, yes? Am, is, are. And verb with ing ending. For example, the teacher is explaining the rule now. This is the form of present continuous. But there are stative verbs, you know, yes? Such as believe, want, like, hate. They don't have continuous verbs forms. For example, I want to be a doctor. We can't say I am wanting or I am believing, I am liking, yes? Stative verbs have no continuous forms. Okay, remember it, please. Next, here you can see time expressions. Present simple and present continuous. What time expressions can we use here? Present simple, every year, every day, for example, seldom, usually, every month, always, sometimes, often, yes? And present continuous is used with the time expressions such as listen, at the moment, look, now. Okay, good. Now your task, use the correct tense. Please read the sentences very carefully and try to guess what tense we should use here, where we should use present simple, where present continuous should be used. Okay, think it please. Okay, let's check your answers. The first sentence is in the present simple. My dad always plays with me at the weekend. Good. And the second sentence is the girls are not running at the moment. They are jumping. It is present continuous. Okay, next task. Match the beginning of the sentences with its endings. This is the beginning and this is the ending of the sentence. You should match to make sentence. Let's check your answers. My dad often drives to work. At the moment, my boss is driving to work. Our relatives live far from here. I am always late. Usually, water boils at 100 degrees. Okay, let's compare these two sentences. My dad often drives to work. This sentence tells us about dad's habit. Yes, it's routine. He often drives to work. He doesn't go to work on foot, for example. He often drives. At the moment, my boss is driving to work. At this moment, right now, he is driving to work. Okay? Good. Now please pay attention. There is such words in green. Often, always, usually. What are they? Now we'll look it through. These are adverbs of frequency. To tell about how often, how always, how usually we do any actions, we use adverbs of frequency. Let's repeat with me. Always, usually, often, sometimes, never. Okay, next, let's translate, try to translate them. Always, әрқашан, usually, әдетте, often, жиі, sometimes, кейде, never, ешқашан. Okay, always, usually, often, sometimes, never. Adverbs of frequency. How do we use them in this sentence? Before the verb. Always, if on the first place we use pronouns, then before the verb we use these adverbs of frequency. Always, then verb. Usually, verb, yes? Okay, but after the verb to be. If in our sentence there is the verb to be, we use these adverbs of frequency after this verb. Okay, pay attention. He is always run in the morning. There is a verb to be is. So we use these adverbs after him. Okay, I am always help my mom. Am is to be, so we use after them, our adverbs. Okay, next, please place these adverbs in the right place. Okay, read the sentences carefully and try to do this task. Okay, good. Let's check your answers. She always helps me with my homework. Good. Before the verb. Next, they usually walk to school. Before the verb. She often wears skirts. The same before the verb. We sometimes play basketball. Good. He is never rude to me. Okay, here is used to be, so we use the adverb after this to be. Okay, good work, thank you. Okay, now our next task is how often do you do any of these following? Write sentences. Here you can see some words for the sentence. Using them and using adverbs of frequency, you should make sentences. Try to do it, please. Okay, let's check your answers. For example, I am never late for school. Second, I often go to the park. I always help with homework. And the last sentence is I sometimes surf the net in the evening. Good. Pay attention. Where do we place these adverbs of frequency? Okay, I think that everything is clear today. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.